I like it a lot.
Welcome back to Chef Superchido. Today we're going to make steak lime fajitas. One of many fajita recipes I have, just bell peppers and onions. But I have a magical sauce that goes with it, so watch and learn, and don't get burned. For the marinade, we're going to need 6 ounces of fresh lime juice, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, a handful of cilantro, 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, and 1 teaspoon of cumin. Let's start chopping up the cilantro. Now for this one, we really want to get it fine because it's going to go in the marinade and we want it as thin as possible. Let's pour in our olive oil. Get it all in there. And now, let's grab our lime juice and put it all in there too. Now for the rest of the ingredients. Put in your pepper flakes. Put in your minced garlic. Put in your cilantro and make sure you split it on the sides. I'm just playing. And then grab your brown sugar and pour all that in there. Now let's start mixing the ingredients together. You want to do this for about a minute, that way it breaks down all the brown sugar and everything else that's in there. Once that's done, we're going to put salt in our meat, flip it around, get all that salt on there, put a little more. Now for our marinade. We only want to pour half in here. Remember, only half. Start breaking your avocados down for the guacamole we're about to make. Put all of it in a nice sized bowl. Now when we're cutting the cilantro, same thing, we want to chop it up nice and fine. Same thing with our onions. We want to chop them up nice and fine, as small as possible. Unless you like yours chunky. Now, we're going to start smashing our avocado until it gets nice and chunky with this potato masher, or the proper term, wire masher, or wire mesh smasher. So keep smashing until you get a real good consistency. It's okay if you get a little bit of chunks in there, but we want to break it down as much as we can. Now, we're going to add some salt to it. Depending how you like it, I add just a little bit, but some people like it more salty than others. So again, it's to your taste. I'm gonna add an ounce of jalapeno juice. This is very important if you want it to taste just the way I make it. Now we're gonna add the onions, the cilantro, and squeeze our lemon in there. Now we're gonna mix all these ingredients together. Once you can't see the cilantro and the onion and everything is pretty much blended in, you wanna put it away and put it in the refrigerator till you're ready to use it. The lime and the jalapeno juice that has vinegar in it will keep it preserved for a very long time.
Delicious, yeah.
Now for our onions, we're just gonna slice them and we're not gonna dice them. Everybody has a certain way of cutting their bell peppers and cleaning them, but again, just make sure you clean your bell peppers good, wash them, and start cutting. For this recipe, I'm gonna use avocado oil. Spray a good amount on there. And once it's a little heated, you wanna put your onions and mix them up real good in there. Once your onions got that little golden look to it, or they're clear, add your bell peppers and mix it all in there. Now this process can be very lengthy depending how high you have your heat. I usually have mine on high. Now, after about 10 minutes, we're gonna put the marinade, but we're only gonna put about a quarter of the half that we saved and mix that all around there. Now, the way I'm gonna cook my meat today, I'm gonna do it on the grill. You can also do this inside the kitchen in a pan. You don't have to put it on the grill, but I feel sometimes it just tastes better. Now we're gonna start cutting our meat into quarter slices. Now that we've done that, we're gonna do quarter slices again, or halves. Now we mix it in with the vegetables and stir it all in there for about 5 minutes. Now, we're gonna put the rest of that sauce on there and mix it all up. we're done with the steak lime fajitas. And again, this is one of my many recipes. So let's just take a dive and Chef Superchido. We learned and you didn't get burned.